Hello, I'm Maine Realtor Andy Mooers, and this is a session called Frequently Asked Questions for folks considering buying property in Maine. This is session number 1. Weather. Probably the number one question we get asked is, what is your weather like? Usually because your neighbor or your hairdresser's second cousin has indicated that they've heard, but they've never been here, that we get 800 below zero weather, that everyone owns a dog sled team, we live in igloos. Okay, you get the point. That's not true. 19 degrees, the average temperature in the winter. Maine is winter, summer, spring, and fall recreation. And in the winter, we downhill ski, we snow sled, we will go cross-country skiing, we ice fish, we do not hibernate. We like to follow basketballs around the high school circuit. If you watch some of the other videos, you'll see what we do in the winter months. So the big question I would say to you, to ask that person that's an expert, is, have you ever been to northern Maine? If they have, they won't be telling you those stories. It'd be like me telling you about Alaska. I've never been there. I can repeat things that I've heard and formed a conclusion based on not much. The beauty of being online now is you can hear videos about people that live in the area. Those are the folks that actually do the day-to-day, and not folks that have read about it or formed conclusions. Second question we get asked a lot, maybe you've got on your mind, is, I've checked your website out, I've looked at these prices, is there something wrong? Is there a misprint? Why are the prices so low? If you feel like a kid in a candy store, that's a normal reaction, and that's what helps us regardless of what the national economy is. Our prices are so much lower, you can buy so much land, you can be on a lake, that folks are excited. And if you're heading in the direction from Hartford, Connecticut, Boston, Mass, or New York City, you have money left over to be able to own your property outright. If you're just looking for a recreational piece of land or a camp on a lake or a river, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Everything is cheaper. Everything you know, divide by 3. Not because it's a bad area, but because if you get the map out, you'll notice we're way up here in the right-hand corner of the world. We're so far north, we're almost in Canada. In fact, we're bordered in a mile and a half from this office where this is being videoed from Canada's northern New Brunswick province. And also the Quebec province is on the west side of northern Maine. Other question we get asked a lot is, are there any bad areas? Are there any areas I need to avoid? Basically, is there any crime? We don't lock our doors. People are friendly. They'll help you out. They'll nod at you. They'll hold doors open. They will let you go in traffic. That's the kind of attitude because we have 11 people per square mile. There is space. Folks help each other, care about each other. They do not ignore each other. They don't damage other people's property. Maine is the 4th lowest crime state. Northern Maine, Aroostook County, has half of that crime as well. So we're half the state average, and the state average is the 4th lowest crime state in the nation. Those are some frequently asked questions that we thought we would help you in your consideration of whether you're going to buy property in Maine full-time or part-time. I'm Maine Realtor Andy Mooers.